U.S. Angel, and I wanted to share with you a few of the things that I make sure I always bring when I go on trips. I always teach when I go on quick vacations, or like this week I went on a 10-day vacation. And so I taught every day because PalFish pays for my trips. So I want to keep taking care of my students even when I'm away from home. So this is what I make sure that I pack to bring when I go on trips. The first thing, really simple. This is a background I got at the dollar store. It's a princess party, birthday party background. It's really simple. If they don't have one that I like at the time, then I will use a tablecloth or something like that. I have even done placemats and a couple scarves. Just something simple and easy to pack that you hang up on the wall. I always remember to bring my logo. I have to have my logo in my background when I teach classes, so I make sure I bring my logo. I have two, and they are both laminated so that they travel very well. The first one is the main PalFish Kid logo, and the second one is just the little fish. Both of those will work, either one, but I bring them both because I like to really represent the company that I'm teaching with. The other thing that I bring, other than the device I will teach on, of course, is I always bring the tablet stand or the phone stand, because you never know at a hotel if there's going to be something easily there to use to prop your tablet. So I always bring my stand with me so that the camera is always set exactly how I need it to be set to talk to my students. I also travel with 4 or 5 other people at any given time. So I make sure and bring my very nice noise canceling earbuds. I use Bose brand, but you can use whatever. I've also used Gummy and they work just fine. Has the inline mic. It's noise canceling, so if you're in a hotel room and there's a person right there sleeping, you're going to disturb them, but they will not disturb the student, which is the most important thing when you're teaching. So I just put them in and I teach just like this. So my tablet stand and my noise canceling earbuds are the two most important accessories with my tablet. The other thing I do, I hang this up on the walls with regular Scotch tape, or if they're a textured wall, it does not like to stay up. So I will also grab some sort of really thin point pin. This time I have little T-pins, but I just grabbed the tape and the T-pins. They were at the dollar store. It was so simple. I just grabbed them, and as you can see at the top, I have Scotch tape up there, but you cannot see over here as I also have the corners done in the pins, just in case the tape does not hold, since this is wood. Now, we always teach with props, and I have a huge collection of props. As a matter of fact, I probably have too many props. Shh, don't say anything. But when I travel, I pare down my props to a smaller amount, something easy to pack and take, okay? If you have flashcards, flashcards travel great. Bring flashcards. I do not have flashcards. So I always bring some sort of costume type of prop, such as this time I brought my headband. And I do this just in case something happens and the filters are not working. Either the student's not enjoying it, or they're not showing up on the student, or whatever the case may be. I always have something like this with me just in case I want this instead of the filters, or this and the filters. Then I always bring some of my smaller stuffed animals. This trip, I decided to bring my horse. Now, I was fully booked before I went on my trip, so I knew I would not have any trials during this week, so I did not bring any trial props. I didn't feel like I needed to bring things that matched the common trials because I am doing just regular lessons for this vacation. So I brought my horse, and I brought my frog, and I brought my little finger puppet duck. Now, another thing to do is when you are on vacation, pay attention at the stores. You know you're going to go in gift shops anyway, so look around. This vacation, I'm at Colonial Williamsburg, and the last time I was here, I got a little finger puppet of Benjamin Franklin and a finger puppet of Betsy Ross. I am super excited. They had a different one this time, so now I also have Frederick Douglass to add to my finger puppets. I am very excited. I love my little finger puppets that are actually historical characters. It's great, and I like telling my students about them when we have extra time. The one other prop I brought with me is a new prop, and it's really flat and easy to bring. It's a whiteboard, okay? It's a really simple whiteboard. I have written on it for one of my students so that you can see it, and if he ever happens to run through and see this video, he'll get to see that I used his name in it. All right, so you can't really see it, obviously, but then this is a new prop, so they got to see the exciting thing where it flashes and you get to see what it says. This was really flat, easy to carry. It's difficult to turn on. I didn't have to worry about the batteries running down. Now, the only other thing that I feel like you need to remember to bring, other than, of course, power cords, don't ever forget power cords, is an extra light, just in case the lighting where you're staying is not good enough. And I have one of these little clip-on ring lights that turns on just in case I need more light to show how beautiful I am early in the morning when I am teaching on vacation and everybody else is sleeping. So these are the things that I consider essentials to teach while you're traveling. Definitely try and do it. It's great. The kids, if they're your regulars, they love to find out you're on vacation, and then they want to look out the window and see things, and they have a great time as well. And your regulars, when they go on vacation and take a class with you, they will do the same thing. They will show you where they are at. I have got to watch fireworks over the water. I have got to see rain next to a pool. My students really enjoy showing me where they go, and they like to see where I go. So it's a lot of fun. It's a great way to help you continue to connect with your students. You guys have a great time and happy teaching.